Hey, good morning. What's up? Welcome back to Lance's Good Taste. It's me, Lance, and here I am back in my kitchen. Today I got something really great. I hope it turns out great. Jerk chicken. Jerk chicken, Jamaican dish. Really, really good. A lot of flavor. A little on the hot, spicy side. And I've been wanting to try it, make it for a long time with the real ingredients, not some sauce that you get at the store. The sauces are okay, but if you go to the Jamaican restaurant, you're not going to get a sauce. They make it everything up, out of a jar or bottle. They make it up themselves, that sauce they make. So, it takes a lot of stuff to make this sauce. So first I'm going to show you what I used, and here it is. Okay, here are all the seasonings that I used. Let's go over these first. I got cinnamon, allspice, thyme, nutmeg, black pepper, sugar, and some ginger right there, and salt and pepper. That's all the stuff that goes into. That's just the seasoning. Then I also have soy sauce, olive oil, white vinegar. Got some, I think over there they call them hot scotch peppers, habaneros, same thing. I needed 6 or 7 of these. 7 cloves of garlic, 3 onions, the juice of 1 lime, orange juice, and I added pineapple, which I didn't call for in the recipe that I got. So that's everything. And when it's all done, this is what you get. And I know that does not look like the stuff that you get out of the jar or in the store. That is after all those ingredients are blended together. And trust me, that's some potent stuff. And I hope it works out good, so we'll see. All right, let's get this chicken out and get this thing going. I'm just gonna show you how I got this chicken together real quick. Okay, here's the chicken I got yesterday. Take him out. Now, this recipe that I got, I went to the website for the Jamaican tourism, and they had a recipe, and they had also the video of a woman making jerk chicken. So, it's pretty easy if you can watch somebody make it. Okay, now I got my chicken in half. I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. Looks pretty good. Now you wanna do this a day in advance. If you can't do it a day in advance, a couple hours for sure. So, and we want our jerk sauce to get all the way in there. So let's give this a couple pricks. Okay, got my chicken inside the bag. Put a little of that jerk sauce in there. Seal this up. I'm gonna let a little air out. I have done one of these already. And I did this one yesterday. So we'll do them both. Now, I got my grill outside warming up. And while I'm doing that, I'll let you take a look. This is the chicken that I marinated overnight. And looks pretty good. Looks like it took to the marinade. So while that grill is warming up, I'll tell you what I got lined up next. I'm gonna get some, normally you have plantains with jerk chicken. Plantains and some rice, maybe with some beans in it. I think that would be more of a traditional kind of meal. But what I'm gonna try to do is, I'm gonna have rice with cilantro in it, which is real good and should go good with this. And I'm gonna make some twice fried sweet potato fries. Okay, well, now that chicken's on, all I can do is wait. I got the rice going. The rice is done, basically. I just got to add a little cilantro, little seasonings, and that'll be done. And then get my sweet potato fries ready. That won't take 10 minutes. So while that chicken's going, I guess I'll find some other things to do. Hey, what's up? What's up? Looks good. All right, let's go take a look at that chicken. All right, it's been a couple hours and I knew it'd be a long time. But let's see how it's going. Yeah. Go ahead and turn this fire down a little bit. Been baking it at about 400. Knew it would be a while, so not quite ready, but they're looking pretty good. That's part of the problem with whole like this is, instead of cutting it up and cooking it in pieces, it takes a little bit longer. See if we can get this rice together real quick. This is real simple. You saw earlier I just threw a little butter and a little olive oil with that minute rice. I normally don't use minute rice. I like the you know, brown rice and just regular white. That's not minute rice, it's steamed rice. Just a shot of lemon, shot of lime, a little bit of, just a little crushed chili peppers. A little bit more olive oil. Now, as I said earlier, I'm gonna see if I could hook up some twice fried sweet potato fries. And now that that chicken's getting almost to the point where it's getting close to done, I'll go ahead and get started on these. Just your basic sweet potato. Now, what I'd like to do is get these in a nice uniform shape. So do something like this. See here. All right. See, get it down like that. Now, the other day, I want to say about a week ago, my wife and I had to go on, actually it was my wife needed to take a business trip to Orange County, and I went with her, and you know, real casual, I was there just to hang out and help her with whatever help I could do. But we stopped to have dinner at a restaurant. Just your average chain type, it's a well-known restaurant. I don't think I need to say the name of it, but you know, just a typical restaurant. It's nationwide. And while we're sitting there eating, everything's fine. But we had these people behind us, like, I want to say about 7 or 8 people at a big table. Nah, it wasn't 8. I'll say 6 or 7. And they were having their dinner. They had been there before we got there, so they were about done. Very loud group, having a good time, which, you know, I don't have a problem with that. You know, you're out to dinner, I got family. I don't care if you're a little enjoying yourselves. Nothing wrong with that. However, something happened that made me think, I want to write about this, and I'm going to write a little article about going out in general to eat, restaurants, things to do, not to do for the customer and for the server. You know, maybe I can get us all on the same page. So I'm gonna write that up probably in a couple days. Anyway, this family's having dinner, and you know, my wife and I were eating. And I hear, you know, they're talking really loud. I'm not trying to eavesdrop. So I hear one of the guys say, "This steak's not cooked. I'm sending this back so I can cook it some more." You know, that happens. I didn't give it a second thought, and then I heard, I saw the server walk by us and to their table, and I heard the young man say, "Yeah, could you take this back? It's nowhere near done. It's not how I'd asked for it, and bloody." You know, I'm kind of putting my own words on it, but he was said basically the same thing. She said, "Sure, I'll take it back." She left with the steak. Now, this is where it gets interesting. I'm making a point. Hang in there with me. As soon as she leaves, I hear the same guy say, "So much for the tip." Now, I'm going to say that one more time. As soon as the server left, the gentleman who had the steak says, "So much for the tip." Or maybe it was someone else at the table. I don't know. But it occurred to me that maybe the steak wasn't all that bad. And maybe, I don't know about this guy, and whoever you are, you know who you are. I'm telling on you. But maybe there are people who, as dastardly as it sounds, who come up with a reason to complain so they don't have to leave a tip. Or they get something free, a dessert, or maybe even a free meal. Now, I'm sure that goes on, but come on. That makes me think. Now I'm chopping these up. I'm throwing them in some ice water just to hang out until I'm ready for them. If they're anything like regular potatoes, it won't be long before they start to discolor, and the ice water will slow that down. And it'll also take a little of the starch out. I got a certain way I want these to come out, so let's see. Oh, that's all right. But anyway, yeah, just was weird. I kind of felt, you know, those people are trying to get their day done. It's not the easiest job being a food server. I know they don't make a lot of money. They probably deal with all kinds of harassment. They have to answer for the chef, you know, whoever's cooking the food. They have to represent the restaurant for bad experiences. You know, those servers, they're not the one that make the food. Even having to wait for your sometimes it's not their fault for your bill or whatever. And then after all that, they get a lousy tip or no tip. Yeah, that's just weak. I don't know. If you're gonna go out to dinner, I'll just say this, because like I said, I'm gonna write a story about this, and you can read it on my website. Don't go out to dinner if you don't intend to leave a tip. Now, I know that some people are saying, "Now wait a minute, Lance's good taste. If I get bad service, if my food is lousy, If my table's dirty, whatever, then I ain't leaving a tip. Well, to you, sir, I say that's just wrong. Now, you can modify your tip. You can make mention of whatever is bothering you. You know, tell it to the manager. Tell it, you know, report it, write a letter to the owners. These chain restaurants, I'm sure they'll send you something in the mail. But that server, I don't know. To me, that person would have to really be doing something wrong for me to not leave a tip. That just is just weak. Anyway, as I said, I'll be writing an article on that. You can read up on the rest of my thoughts on that. But to that guy out there in Orange County, I hope you don't make that a practice of complaining about something so you can get something free. That ain't right. Now these sweet potato fries have been rinsed, and I tried to dry them off as much as I could. I got my hot oil right now, and I think I can do all these in one batch. And what I'm gonna do is fry them, drop them in there, give them a first fry to soften them up, just till they start to get a little bit cooked, and then take them out. All right, now, according to, if we're gonna be authentic, you gotta chop it, so. Okay. I mean, really, that's what they say. You know, you gotta chop it with the crushed chili peppers, a little squirt of lime and lemon and olive oil. Again, that's the cilantro rice. That looks pretty good. A little of that jerk chicken. And then how about a few of these sweet potato fries, twice fried. Now, you might say, where's the vegetables? Well, I'll have to tell you next time. But for this time, Looks pretty good. I just got to taste it. Definitely tastes better than the sauce that you get in a bottle at the store. And that's great too. The sweetness of these sweet potatoes with a little salt on them. Because this chicken has a little kick to it. And remember, I put all those habaneros in there. This is a good taste. I'll see you next time.